comes first. You're watching WECT News.
From military service to farm life, an Air Force veteran is using her engineering skills to set down roots in Brunswick County. She wants to plant the seeds of healthy eating and watch them grow not just for her own family, but for the community. WCT's Kim Ratcliffe stopped by Lively Grove Farms to learn more.
Thank you so much for coming out to the farm.
Sure. I thought, well, I'm going to do some picking.
The idea for Lovely Grove Farms came about when Kelsey Smith and her husband were planning to set down roots and start a family.
At that time, I was starting to do a deep dive into health, nutrition, and where our food comes from, as we really wanted to move forward with organic practices as well as regenerative farming methods.
After spending 3 decades in agricultural research for the state, Smith's father-in-law, Fred, was on board as well.
I happened to be down here doing some recovery work after Florence hurricane, and I was right around this keeping my eye out what flooded and what didn't flood.
It was 2018. I was deployed in Iraq, and I get a phone call saying that Fred found the most perfect land to grow blueberries.
At the time, the land in Brunswick County was covered in pine trees, but the soil was full of nutrients and still is.
And if you think about a tree, nobody's ever fertilized them trees. They grow, mainly because those microbes that I mentioned are mineralizing the natural occurring minerals in the soil.
Our philosophy here at the farm is biology over chemicals. So for us, we do not spray pesticides, we do not spray fertilizers, and we do not spray any herbicides. So for us, we've had to learn other farming methods to ensure that, first off, the soil is healthy. It ultimately takes care of the plant.
What you see today is years of hard work getting the soil ready, planting the seeds, and giving them time to grow.
Have you tasted one yet, Rosemary?
I did.
Oh, you got it? All right.
Now people can enjoy picking blackberries and blueberries and eating them right off the bush. Sarah Harper says coming here has become part of her family's vacation. She and her husband bring their kids, Ellis and Rosemary. They love to pick the berries, and Mom sees it as a way to plant a seed to grow in their young minds.
We always are looking for activities to get them interested in nature and in what they eat. So it's a good little educational and fun opportunity for all of us to be out here on the farm.
That's one of the things Smith enjoys the most, especially when she gets to talk to kids.
Well, we had a daycare group come out here, and one of the first things that I love to ask them is, who's been to a farm? Who knows where their food comes from? So I love educating not just daycares, but as well as homeschool groups and churches to come out, and we'll talk about what it means to be an organic farmer, a regenerative farmer, and ultimately where your food comes from.
My daughter's coming in around the 4th, and I thought,
perfect.
She's like, I want to pick too.
Yeah, no.
And hopefully sprout the next generation of farmers.
And it's not just blueberries. There's also strawberries, blackberries, peaches, and apples. Each fruit has a different growing season. So to know what is ripe for the picking, you can check out this story on the WCT News app to find a link to the Lively Grove Farms.